Hi everybody, my name is Suzette Metcalf. I'm the chef and owner of the Pasta Tree Restaurant and Wine Bar in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is my second year of the International Women's Series. I started it last year. It was March 8th, it was International Women's Day, and I just wanted to wish all of my girlfriends happy International Women's Day. And I started tagging people on Facebook, and it just became like really overwhelming, and had a little bit of an aha moment and thought, wow, I got a lot of really powerful, beautiful, amazing, influential women in my life, and I really wanted to celebrate them. I felt really honored actually to be surrounded by such amazing women. All of them really are like independent, business owners, just heavy hitters in the community. I wanted to find a way to celebrate them and I guess selfishly also incorporate my restaurant. So I thought about it and I came up with honoring each of these women, one per month, and had them pick a dish that was meaningful to them. Brought them into the restaurant and we prepared the dish, and then that dish is featured for the month that they were designated. So we began the year of International Women's Series. We were very fortunate enough to raise over $7,500 for the three charities that I picked. The charities are Savage Support, which I'm on the board of, a founding member also. What we do is we assist women and men who are diagnosed with breast cancer, but they need help with maybe doing their laundry or help with getting their groceries, maybe someone to come in and prepare their meals for them, folding their laundry, taking them to their doctor's appointment. We had one woman that it was amazing. She was a huge gardener, and she, because of her diagnosis, she wasn't able to tend her garden. So we went in and we actually had some Boy Scouts come in and help do the garden for her. So she was able to actually have her garden without physically being able to do it herself. So that's Savage Support. The second charity is Courage Milwaukee, which I'm so just grateful and honored to know Brad and Nick, who are the founders of it. This year has been just amazing because they were able to open Courage Milwaukee House. It's just been amazing to actually see their dream come to fruition and be a part of this. I'm just so humbled by it. Courage Milwaukee is focused on the LGBTQ community youth that are homeless. When I first became part of helping out with Courage Milwaukee, I was just astonished at how many homeless children we have here in our beautiful community of Milwaukee. I grew up here, and to know that there are so many homeless children on the streets is just, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking of it. It's just devastating to me. And if I can help to get these kids off the street and give them a purpose and know that they are loved by all of us and they are unique in their own ways and beautiful and amazing, and now to be able to give them a home to teach them the skills and to get them ready for the community. I'm going to go in and teach them how to cook some meals, and with the funds that were raised this year, we were actually able to purchase dressers for the Courage Milwaukee home. And I literally went online and purchased the dressers. They were delivered, the boys put them together, and they're using them today. So to be part of a charity that where your money's going, you can walk in and physically touch what you helped bring toward the charity is amazing. Obviously, it's very dear to my heart. And then the third charity is Express Yourself Milwaukee. And again, that is focused toward the youth. It's more through the arts. So what they do is they put on an annual fundraiser. The whole year, the children are part of every aspect of the charity. And Lori Vance this year is actually part of the International Women's Series, and she is the founder of Express Yourself Milwaukee. So the kids from day one, they're learning how to play instruments. They're part of the graphic designs, designing their t-shirts. They do the backdrops for the performance that they put on. They choreograph, they sing, they dance. It's just amazing. And that is also helping to keep our youth just off the streets or sitting home playing video games, all day. It's getting them active in the community and teaching them skills. One of the women that she started with Express Yourself Milwaukee as a child, she now plays in the Milwaukee Symphony, and she learned to play the violin through Express Yourself Milwaukee. So just amazing. And I'm, again, just so thrilled to be a part of that. And these 3 charities are near and dear to my heart. This is our 2nd year. The momentum is building, and I'm patting myself on my own back because I'm really proud of what I've done and created. We're making a difference here in Milwaukee, and it really means a lot to me to do that, be part of my community, and also get you into the pasta tree and teach you and educate you about all these beautiful women that are a part of my life. So thank you, and I hope to see you in the restaurant. And if you want any information, just take a look at our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our website. I look forward to you joining in on our series. So thank you, have a great day, and cheers. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of International Women Series. Today we are featuring Annie Stadler Valancourt. I'm having a hard time with Valancourt because she's Annie Stadler to me. I've known her since we were little girls. But I've known Dean, her husband, too, just as long. So.
Oh yeah, we were dating. We first started dating then.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's
been through it all.
Yep. So, and Annie's here. She's one of my international women. She is Miss February. Her dinner is February 11th, and from 6 to 8 p.m. You can gather all the information on the Pasta Tree website, Instagram, Facebook. Annie will probably do some shout outs too. And Annie used to work at the Pasta Tree. That's how her and I met.
Yep.
And Annie moved on and became the chef and deli chef manager. What is your exact title?
Oh, we don't do chef titles.
Okay.
A kitchen manager. I actually, after the Pasta Tree, I went to the Pfister Hotel and worked there in the English room.
Right. Yep.
And then, that was a long time ago. And then when they reopened the cafe, I worked up there and I did banquet stuff. So that was fun. And then I went to Beans and Barley as a kitchen manager. And then for about the last 5 years, I've also been a deli manager.
Yep.
And now recently, I just moved to the Mequon Public Market. We opened up our second place. Does that even make sense?
Yeah,
but yeah,
it does
so
to
we
me.
call at work we call it
It's a new place in
little
Mequon.
Baby Beans at the Public Market right off of Mequon Road. So that's been open for about 3 months. I've been the general manager there. We've been working on getting people trained up and learning how to cook and do stuff like that, and it's
going well.
It is going well. It's hard opening a new business. It's like what?
Yeah.
But great people, some really great experiences, and met some wonderful customers with beautiful things to say about our business and how long they've been going there and everything.
Awesome. That's really rewarding when you hear that.
It really is.
Yeah.
I know you
38 years we're celebrating in December. So, when you're older like that, you kind of get forgotten about because there's always so many new places opening.
That's a good point.
That people kind of forget about you. So that's why another reason that I created the International Women Series was just to bring more awareness to the restaurant and also to my beautiful friends and colleagues that we're celebrating through International Women Series. So, Annie, tell us a little bit about your recipe. We're doing, tell us about it because it's kind of special. It is special to you.
It is special. Well, and that's kind of what this whole thing was about, was special family memories or things that are important to you that you love to cook. The breaded chicken, my husband, Dean, which was mentioned before, this is his recipe. So he let me adapt and use it. I said, but nothing says our family better than this recipe, so I have to feature it.
You have to do it, yeah.
And then, so I'm doing it medallions of chicken so it cooks faster for a restaurant experience. We do it on steak, eggplant, chicken. We do it for birthdays, all celebrations, and on Saturday night, it's like, my husband will grill it, and it's delicious grilled. So you can grill it, you could bake it, you could pan fry it, which is how a lot of people do it, but it's still really juicy if you do the olive oil and the crumbs.
Okay.
It's just delicious roasted in the oven. And I paired it with roasted garlic Alfredo sauce because one, roasted garlic is one of my favorite ingredients.
Yep,
and
I love roasted garlic too.
The first thing I learned at the Pasta Tree was Alfredo sauce from Robert.
Oh, I love it.
Yep, whenever I think of this place, I always remember
the Alfredo.
Yep, you gotta let it simmer, don't let it boil. And turn the heat off, add the cheese, mix it together, boom, you're done.
Yep.
And it's your mother's sauce, you can make dozens.
Anything from
it with cream base. But it's so versatile. So that's what we're doing today.
Great. So let's get started.
All right. So we already have parsley, oregano, and basil chopped up. We're going with fresh herbs today because I got them out of my garden.
Yep, I was just going to
You
say,
provided.
Annie actually brought them right from her garden, which was beautiful.
Which is, you know,
You could also use dried, but I think
Yeah.
I prefer the fresh if it's
Exactly.
available.
so this is a little simplified version. Dean adds everything from Goya to he's thrown turmeric in there before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he just goes for it. So seasoned breadcrumbs is a family staple.
Cool.
And our love of Shortino bread means we always have an outlet for breadcrumbs
Yeah.
because, you know, it tastes best the first day. So
And then you also did season this a little bit before.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, on the cutting board, we chopped the fresh herbs.
Yep.
And so that got on there, and I put a little salt on it
Yep.
because I'm being careful with the salt in here.
Because
so,
of the cheese.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't want to overpower it.
Okay.
So
I can kind of
there's
help
that.
you
Gonna
bread
jump
these,
in.
I think.
And this was just one chicken breast that we just sliced on a slight bias angle after trimming up the pieces. And thank you. So, and then it just goes on a lightly oiled sheet pan.
So
Oh,
should
you
it-
got that-
Is
that'll work.
parchment okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We don't have that at home. So
Alright.
I'll do this.
Yay! Annie's in the pasta tree.
I
So how
love
long did
it.
you work here?
4.5 years. I actually started in high school. Me and my friend Eva were dishwashers. My sister started working here with
Here
Robert.
first?
Yeah, with Robert and Steven. She was just out of high school. She started as a waitress right when they opened.
Oh my gosh! So I
So-
didn't know that.
Yeah, so she knew them really, really well.
I'm sure there's some stories.
Yeah, with Robert and Steven, they're always
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
So many fun stories.
I miss him. I miss Robert a lot. I think about him quite often, actually.
I do too.
I think his spirit is here in the
Good.
restaurant. There's a few things that have happened that I could say that.
Does your water keep getting salted? Maybe the water's not salted enough, but we
Right.
just put salt in the water.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Oh my goodness.
I have a quote one time that Steven said one time. He was a new bartender was filling the stocking the beer cooler,
Uh-huh.
and then he served a warm beer.
Oh boy.
And I'll never forget, Steven came back and he like said seriously to the bartender, he goes, "We don't serve warm beer here." And I just thought it was so funny.
Just straight up.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, so then these go in the oven,
Yep, those
just
go
like this.
Yep, just
Okay.
like that. That's about 10 minutes in the oven.
Okay.
What's
So
it?
I should probably start the pasta then too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we need to put the pasta in.
Okay.
And then this is ready. This can kind of go out of the way. You got the pasta.
So pasta, I had this extra here at the restaurant. We didn't make this. It's not homemade from the pasta tree, but just I thought it was pretty.
Oh,
So
I love that, and it adheres to the sauce. The sauce
Yeah,
adheres
and that's
to it
we
really
want
well.
something to that
Yeah.
adhere. Yeah.
Totally.
So,
So that's great.
and then
got that.
I have some roasted garlic here for you.
Thank you for roasting that for me.
So
If you-
I'm going to let
yeah.
Annie kind of do the sauce,
Okay.
since you know what you're doing. Do you want just a saucepan like this?
Yep, just regular little saute pan.
Okay.
And do you have a spoon or a spatula?
I have a spoon right here.
All right.
This
perfect.
just had butter on it.
That's
I know you're
cool.
going to.
Oh, we like butter.
Yep.
I'm throwing some of this in here too. So let's see.
Exactly.
A little higher. That's going cool.
So how long have you been at Beans and Barley then?
I just celebrated my 25th year working there.
Holy cow, Annie.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Quarter of a century. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But-
it's a long time.
Well,
But obviously you're doing a wonderful job there. I mean, they kind of gave you your own store, right?
with
I mean,
some really other great
Yeah, absolutely.
managers.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we
absolutely.
love them. But yeah, I am privileged that they trusted me to start their first satellite place.
Yeah.
And I want to continue to do great things there. I'm really looking forward to working with some of the other restaurants like Anodyne doing some tastings together and things
Yeah.
like that with different stuff, work on getting our name out
Incorporating,
there.
bringing everybody together kind of there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they really want to do that too. They want to have like a screen out there for movie night.
Oh, wow.
And like football parties. But I
Wow.
mean, they are doing a huge project.
Anodyne? Or
No, not
just
Anodyne.
the
I say
whole
with
market?
the whole market.
Yeah.
Because they also build like apartments behind, like hundreds of them.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they completely changed that end of
Mequon.
Mequon
Wow.
for the better.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah. I've only heard wonderful things about the market. So
Oh, good. Have you been there?
I haven't yet.
All right. Well,
I
one
was
of these
supposed to
days
come
you're
up
gonna
for
have-
your opening, and then I forgot what happened that day. But
Things happen.
Yeah.
Particularly when you own a restaurant.
yeah,
Huh?
exactly.
50 billion.
Your
different
life
things.
changes daily, or actually by the hour. So these are beautiful cremini mushrooms we're using.
Yes, they are. That you sliced up. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Yep.
Appreciate that. Sit back down and- Ah. This isn't the same stove, is it?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We were saying earlier that this cooler over here is from the original restaurant, and I have a picture of Annie standing in front of it. I'm like, it just keeps on working though. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it just because it's
Do not-
old.
Absolutely not.
It's not like the horse you put out to pasture, you know.
That's very true. So I'm gonna try something again that I did the other night.
Okay.
Was kind of like a faux roux or something. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put some of the seasoned panko in here to slightly help thicken the sauce too.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And then it'll
And
absorb
there's some
some of
yummy
the
flavor in there too.
Exactly. So you
Yeah.
get that, and you're gonna absorb the liquid from the mushrooms a little quicker.
Cool.
So
Sounds good.
yeah.
This is going to be a great dish. I'm excited to. And we're super busy over. So this would be served during Valentine's Day.
I planned it that way
I
because
know.
it's going for the love. I love my honey.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah. And 11's one of his favorite numbers, so I was like, okay, I think the universe is telling me that this is the day.
This is the
so-
and this is the dish too.
Yeah. we just
So
need
what
those
else have you been
cook
up
down a
to?
little
I know
bit.
you love. You're very kind of an advocate for the parks,
Yeah,
right?
I
I
did.
know, like on Facebook, there's so many events, and I always want to go to one with you, but it just seems,
I don't
there's
get to
always
go to a lot of
there's
them
always so
myself,
much going
but-
on. But
Yeah, I started a Parks Friends group at Lincoln Park,
Yeah.
which has been my neighborhood for 24 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've lived right off of the Milwaukee Parkway.
Mhm.
The bike trails run through it. We love Lincoln Park. Some of our neighbors got together after they had done this big river remedial thing, which is a whole nother, I don't know if you got a couple hours story, but it's fascinating. But they dredged up a lot of the pollutions in the river, the Milwaukee River there.
Oh, wow.
So part of it was the starting a friends group to help keep up the parks. So after they invested, it was like over $45 million into cleaning up the river, doing new bridges, doing a
Wow.
lot of different things, and cleaning up a lot of the overgrown things. And that's where we come in, is we try to make sure that people are respecting the park, cleaning up the dog poops. Sorry, we're cooking. Litter cleanups, weed outs.
so maintain
Yeah.
it basically.
Yeah, help support the parks because
Yeah.
they're incredibly underfunded.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started. That's another hour
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
So we've got all of that going on. How's the pasta?
I'll
Is
try.
that looking good? All right.
Well, I think it's wonderful, and I mean,
Yeah.
I've definitely taken notice of what you are,
Well, thank you.
what you're up to.
Yeah. And I
And
actually.
like you said, it's so important because they are so
Yeah,
underfunded.
We're going for it because I
Yeah,
like roasted garlic.
we love garlic.
Totally debatable how much you put in. But I just smushed it up in here.
Yep, and it kind of just melts in.
I know, isn't it amazing?
I know. I eat it like candy.
I do too.
It's so good.
One of my favorite dining experiences was at Walt Disney World at a restaurant called Portobello's, and my best friend Eva, who used to work here with me,
Uh-huh.
she and I got appetizers, and we're like, let's get the roasted bulb of garlic. We ate like 3 with crusty bread.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
And we laughed and we talked, which is what it's all about.
That's
good
what
eating.
food's all about.
Yep.
So you probably have about 4 minutes yet on the pasta. So
All right, well, that's
I think it's
perfect.
perfect. Should I check the chicken?
You should check the chicken. It
Check
probably
the chicken.
Check the chicken. It probably needs to be
Just
nope.
turned over, maybe?
Does it feel like it's cooking?
Yeah.
What's the temp?
Yeah. It's at like 450.
Well, that should
It's
be doing
cooking.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not used to the pancos, which
Yeah.
is delicious. Oh, don't forget the cheese in it. You know what we did forget?
What?
We're going to be in trouble. And now I'm putting
Bay
the bay leaf on the chicken breast. It's the most important aspect. It just gives so much flavor. And it's also good for your digestive system, so I digress. And it's supposed to go under, but cooking is very forgiving.
Yes.
It's going to be delicious.
All right.
Oh my God. All right,
I'll
so
turn
this
the oven
is
up a little bit more.
going really good. Can you smell it?
I can.
All right.
And I'm not feeling very well, and I can still smell it.
Good. Means we're doing it right. Oh, but you gotta salt that.
All right, about 3 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. And this can simmer down.
I have another friend that used to work here. She actually managed for me for a while,
Uh-huh.
and she owns it's called the Viking Supper Club.
Really?
No, I'm not going to remember the town, but it's up like right out of Appleton.
Okay.
And she uses our Alfredo sauce too. She's like, she goes, it's just the best Alfredo sauce ever.
It is. Very simple. And everybody's like, that's too much cream. I'm like, well, don't eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
You know? I'm sorry. Low fat Alfredo doesn't do it for
No.
me. We get so serious about it.
Yeah.
No.
No. Then you might as well just have like buttered noodles or something.
That is the most popular kids menu item at Beans and Barley.
Oh, it's here too.
And I was so mad. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. No, no. And then I'm like, okay, well, if the kids like it, that's what matters, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing some more of the fresh herbs in here because we have
'Cause you
time.
can?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
there. It's already chopped. I have some fresh herbs chopped from last week when I actually tested the recipe.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am going to get up tomorrow and make a roasted garlic and basil omelet. I didn't, but I had the thought. It would be really good if we have leftovers. So.
Yep. The herbs right in the omelet.
Exactly. All right. All
Okay.
right. Okay. So this sauce is thick enough. I turned it off the heat,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna put
Add
some
your cheese.
just let it
Yummy.
melt. I was kind of laughing. I'm like, this is like, if you really break it down, fancy chicken tenders with mac and cheese. I was like,
Yeah, kind of. But it's like you said, it's fancy.
it's fancy. It's yummy.
So these are almost ready. I
All
think
right.
we'll just kind of let them go for a little bit. I think you want that to cook a little, yeah? Or,
It just needs to melt down.
Okay.
So as long as it's sitting in the pan low.
okay.
And then the little bit of water that comes off the noodles will loosen
right.
it up perfect.
All right. So here we go with our
Okay.
pasta. Here we go. Turn this off.
And then if you have some freshly baked bread, like the pasta tray makes, you got
It'd be
dipping
yummy.
sauce. Oh yeah.
All right. So I'll check this.
It smells good.
I think I'm just gonna flip them one more.
Okay.
They're not really getting brown, but I can see that they're cooking. You know, they're
You can tell it's,
yeah.
it's the panko thing a little bit, I guess.
So probably just
Oh.
a few more minutes on this, not long. So
Okay.
I think we got.
I smell the chicken.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
and this
smell
is
the
ready.
chicken, too. We take this out, and I have a beautiful fall plate to plate it with.
Okay.
Do you wanna loosen it up a little bit, or I think it looks good.
You know what? I think it's fine.
I do too. I think.
There go. Oops, sorry for the scratchy sound. Move that out of the way.
I'll let you play your dish.
Oh, thank you.
It
and
looks
then-
really yummy.
Just with that one chicken breast, look at how much chicken we
I
made.
know.
And if you're going, you could split that literally between
In
two
two
people.
plates,
So
yeah.
easy.
Yep.
And then the chicken you can save and make a sandwich out of it the next day or something.
Yep. Sounds good.
And then we're gonna go with the garlic. I mean with the fresh herbs.
Right from your garden. I love it.
Yep. Basil-y. And then what? Like that.
Beautiful.
And that's it.
All right. And what are we calling it?
We're calling it our breaded chicken breast with roasted garlic Alfredo sauce.
Beautiful. All right, here we go. We're digging in. I'm excited to taste it.
Oh, that's cooked
chicken's
perfect. Yeah, nice and juicy. That'll be very, very good. Let's just cut this like this. So we got a few.
Yummy.
All right.
All right. You want a little bit of pasta?
Oh yeah.
Some chicken. Cheers, my lady.
Cheers. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna sell a lot of this for over Valentine's Day, the month of
good.
February. It's gonna be a good one. And so every dish sold,
Okay.
a percentage goes to Courage Milwaukee, Express Yourself Milwaukee, and Savage Support. So thank you so much for being a part of it, and thanks for sharing this wonderful dish. Especially, I love that how much it means to like you and Dean and the family and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
have one
really
more.
happy to be here. I think what you're doing is fantastic.
Thank you.
Helping
Sorry
others
to
and
talk with my
feeding
mouth
people.
full, but it's so good.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, move it to the side. I like it.
Well, thank you very much, and you can gather information on our website. I'm sure Annie will be sharing some stuff.
Oh yeah,
and
social media.
Yep.
I'll be hitting it up.
Facebook, our website, Instagram. What else?
Twitter.
Twitter. It'll be there. So we'll see you hopefully February 11th, 6 to 8 o'clock. And Annie will be serving her dish. She'll be here to share information about beans and barley and about her life. And I'm sure Dean will be here, I hope.
Oh, Dean better be. Yeah, he'll be here.
And so we hope to see you there. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll hope you catch another video with us. Thank you. Thanks, Annie.
You bet.
Love you. Thank you very much.